Welcome, and thanks for choosing MissingPage.com. In this video tutorial, we'll take a brief look at how you can create your first event. After logging in, we can begin by clicking on the Event button here to the right. Unlike the Page option on our site, the Event option lets multiple people contribute to the event. An event is a powerful tool that can be used to convey group messages, which can be delivered to the recipients at a specific time. It has multiple uses, such as celebrating birthdays, baby showers, graduations, assignment submissions for a course, online protests by the citizens, opinion polls, auditions for a role, online bidding for a highest and best offer for a product, or contribute to a time capsule by the students of a class. As an example, we'll set up an event to celebrate the 50th birthday of a recipient, Monica Smith. All the friends of Monica can upload the birthday greetings to the event, which will be delivered to Monica upon reaching the maturity date. Our first tab, titled Event Detail, is where we can enter the name and occasion for the event. Event ID and password can be set to generate automatically or can be manually set. Please note that the event ID has to be unique, otherwise an error indicating event ID already exists will be displayed. In the description field, we can enter a description of the event that will be sent as a message to the recipient by email after the maturity date. At this point, we can click on Next, and on the Recipients tab, we can list the contact information for our recipient, and we have the option of using an email address or phone number or both for notification about the event. Note that we have the option to add additional recipients if we'd like by clicking on the link below here. Let's click on Next, and we are taken to the Maturity tab. On our Maturity tab, we can specify the date on which the recipient will receive the notification, which is the maturity date. For our current example, I would choose the birthday of Monica so that the contributors of the event can record or upload their greetings before the birthday. The next tab, Contribution, lets you choose who can record the messages and who can view the messages. If anyone can contribute is set to yes, then any user of Missing Page can contribute to the event as long as they know the event ID and password. If it is set to no, only emails listed in the following tab, Contributors, can contribute to the event. The second option here, Who can view contributions, allows you to choose if all contributors can view the messages or if only the recipient can view it. Since this is a birthday celebration, setting the flag for all contributors can view after maturity may be the best choice. In the next tab, Contributors, we need to list the email addresses of the contributors, even if the previous tab has the Anyone Can Contribute set to yes. There needs to be at least one contributor listed here. It is a good idea to list as many contributors as possible, as this will enable the contributors to receive an email with the event ID and password. Otherwise, we will need to manually send the event ID and password to other users so that they can contribute. Let's now move on to our final tab by clicking Next. Here we can see a summary of the event, including the event name, ID, password, main recipient, and so on. This is a great place to double check that all of our information is correct. At the very bottom of this page, we have an option to Publish on Newsfeed. If this checkbox is selected, then all the messages contributed by the users will be published on the newsfeed upon maturity, which can be viewed by all users of MissingPage.com. Now that we have double checked that all of our details are correct, we can click on the Submit, and we will then be presented with a confirmation window that shows our event was successfully saved. Let's click on OK. And at this point, we can click on our avatar or account name, click on My Events, and here we can view our recently created event or any others that we have created in the past. We have the option to edit this event at any time before the maturity date. Upon creation of this event, emails will be sent out to all contributors with the event ID and password, requesting them to contribute to the event. Each contributor can log into their Missing Page at their convenience and contribute the information before the maturity date has arrived. Please note that each of the contributors is required to create an account at MissingPage.com if they don't have an account already. Now, I'll log in as one of the contributors to demonstrate the process of contributing to an event. After logging in, you as a contributor need to click on the Event button on the menu and enter the event ID and password. We can then click on Join, and this will enable us to contribute. In the following screen, you can upload a document or file, or even record a video or audio message using your computer, microphone, and webcam, as long as your microphone or webcam is enabled. Please note that you can upload multiple files or record multiple videos or a combination of audio, video, and uploaded files. For this example, I'm going to upload a PDF file that I've created, so I'll click on Upload Files, choose Files. I'm presented with an Explorer window. You'll have a Finder on the Mac. I'll select my PDF document, click on Open, and then choose Upload. We can now see our file name, its size, and we have a field where we can enter a description. So let's go ahead and complete this field and click on Save. You'll then receive confirmation that the file saved successfully, which means you have contributed successfully. Let's click on OK. And here we can view our contribution under Contributions by Me. Other contributors can also contribute to this event in the same manner as long as it is before the event reaches its maturity date. Once the maturity date for our event has been reached, the recipient will receive an email notification and/or a text message depending on what has been entered for the recipient while initially creating the event. The email and/or text will contain an event ID and password, which the recipient can use to access the contributions for the event. The recipient is required to create an account at missingpage.com, and once signed in, they can click on the View Info link contained within the email. This will take the recipient to the event page and automatically populate the event ID and event password fields. Clicking Join will then allow the recipient to view the event and all of its contributions. Alternatively, once logged into their Missing Page account, the recipient can view the contributions by clicking on their Missing Page avatar or name and selecting My Events. Then click on the Recipients as Me tab and access the event and its contributions by clicking Join Now.